Good morning everybody, good morning, welcome to the latest storm, which is Storm Franklin. We're on to the Fs now, A, B, C, D, E and F. And I've nipped down here to Auchmithie to check it out, but to be honest folks, it's just like a windy day and there's not even much storm action down here at all. But look, you'd be pleased to know the path down here to Auchmithie has been fixed. Remember, this was all like big craters and canyons and potholes. There's still a couple of wee potholes, but in general it looks like it's been fixed, folks, which is excellent. About blooming time. So yeah, so it's very windy, but I've got a mic on, so hopefully there's no wind noise. There'll be the usual now and again. So look folks, it's actually quite calm. Considering there's a storm about, it's calm. But anyway, let's go and have a look at, we'll go to the far end I think today. Through the little kind of cave. Now today's video, it's not sponsored, but I'm going to try a new app today called DoubleTake. And what DoubleTake does, it films both cameras, so you'll see me and where I'm going, and you'll also do picture-in-picture filming. So DoubleTake is the app, folks, so we're going to use it today. You'll probably be annoyed with it by the end of the video, but I'm just going to try it out today, and then if it's any use then we can use it now and again when necessary. So let's keep going. Here comes the first bit of DoubleTake filming. Okay, this is split screen mode, so you can see me, hello, and you can see actually what I'm filming. So let's go through the little archway here, little cave, which takes us to the other side of the bay. There's a little sea stack. There we go. So another thing I think with the app is you can't really focus or anything on it. I don't think there's any focus buttons. It just films natural light. So you know, the iPhone, you can tap on it and it takes the exposure down. I don't think this app does, but it's fine. That's split screen. So in front of me we've got the sea stack, which has got a name, but I don't know what it's actually called. And over there we've got the caves. So there we go folks, that's a split screen down the middle. And I'll show you another one just shortly. DoubleTake is the app. I had to pay for it, £3.49, but I just thought I'd try it. I never pay for apps normally, but it just looked a bit different, so £3.49 it was. DoubleTake. There's the sea stack with the caves in the background there. So yeah, somebody's put a rope on the top, so I presume somebody's been climbing up there, maybe? Practicing for the old man of Hoy in Skye or something, maybe. I don't know. So yeah, I have to watch for these storms that there's no loose boulders that fall off on top of you. Now I might be able to get out there today to that little point. Now back in the olden days we used to sit there and have a picnic. A long time ago. Right, somebody's made one of these tower things with stones here at Auchmithie Beach. Now we're going to add one to the top, Wilbur. Let's do this one here. We'll add it to the collection. There you go. Seems quite solid. So there we go. We've added to the with a leaning tower off of Auchmithie. So we're inside one of the caves. I feel like we're in Arizona or Jordan when you walk down that souk thing in Petra. When I walk down it, that's what it's like. The Indiana Jones kind of vibe. Put some Indiana Jones type music to this for. So that's the view from the back of the cave. The Bat Cave. Du, du, du. Right, so I've come back across to the other side, to the dark side, and it's a lot windier on this side. That bay was obviously very sheltered behind me there. I tried to walk along that bit there, but I got blown off, folks. That's how bad the wind was. So I'm not going to risk going all the way along to the end and falling off into an abyss. So I'm just watching where I go here because it's really slippery. I'm trying to get down to the little bit down there. The tide's normally way in here and you can never normally get down there. So I might just take this opportunity to try and sneak down. Right, so we've ventured across here to the harbour. And as I said before, you can not normally actually get here because every time I come here the tide's in. And it's normally loads and loads of waves here. Sorry about the camera, it's getting blown away. But yeah, here's the ladders to get down to the boats. And here's the little harbour area. That's what I was trying to get to, but it's just too windy, folks. Getting blown away. So here we are, down in the harbour. And again, normally when it's high tide, the waves are lapping over this wall here. There's an old ladder just up here. Let's just turn this around here. Look at that old ladder. That's probably been there for many a year, maybe over 100 years. I don't know. The old stone walls, all caving away. Look at this. So the next mode we've got on here is picture in picture. So again, you can film yourself on this camera, and then the other camera will obviously squeak around to show what you're filming. Now, can you actually zoom in? No, you can't zoom in, just thought I'd check. So yeah, so again, this is quite an interesting angle. You can normally do picture in picture on our app that we use to download the videos, but it's quite good to have it just all matching up to see what you're actually filming. On my screen, I don't know if you can see it, there's a wee wind guide and a sound guide noise thing, bar graph, which is quite good as well. And then the other option it does is same kind of thing as this. It will film from both sides at the same time, but you can take it off the screen. So for example, I'll show you the next clip. Okay, it's called the discrete, this one. So I can see myself on the screen and I can see what I'm filming, but it downloads as two separate videos. So again, you can actually just kind of flick in and out like this. I'll just show you, for example. You can put me in here, and then you can take me out again, and then put me back in again, and then take me back out again. So yeah, that's all the different kind of options you can do, folks. There's the famous kissing pigs up there. Or was it boars? Or some other kind of animal. I think it's pigs. And that always looks like a face there as well on that rock. I just thought I'd take this opportunity to walk along the end. It's actually quite hard to walk on these rocks. You have to take your time. Try and get along to the arch down the far end. I don't think it's going to be possible today because of the weather, but the tide is going out. And I met one of my subscribers. He works in Morrison's. You know, I always forget the names. I'm terrible with names. I think it's Paul. Is it? I'm so sorry. Me and names, terrible. But anyway, he's always tried to get underneath the arch like myself and not managed it yet. BKR, tune into BKR's channel. He's like does very similar stuff to us, but he's a bit more adventurous, a bit more agile, and he managed to get under this arch along here. I've been on the edge before, but never actually right through the arch, just because the tide is always against us. But yeah, one of these days myself or maybe somebody else will get under this arch and we'll capture it on film, folks. I think today it's just looking too, I think the tide's just going to be in too far, but I'll catch up with you further along. So there it is in front of me, folks, the arch. As you can see, it's just going to be too rough, I think, with the waves today and the wind. We'll go along a bit further, but that's when you hit all the slidey kind of rocks and things, and it's so windy. This is what scares me, big lumps of rock like this, and like all these ones here that'll fall off the cliffs. And if you're in the wrong place at the wrong time, then that's you, folks. There's a pair of sunglasses there, look. Whose are these? So that's about as far as I'm going to go. I think the secret is to go for it from the other side. You have to clamber over all these slippy rocks. It'll take forever to get there, so unfortunately we'll give it a miss today. And try, and there's a path down from the other side, but very steep. So maybe in the summertime we'll give it a shot. So that's the way back. And rain forecast for 12, so we've got half an hour to get back. So a little picnic table with a view. And on the side, got a dolphin. 2 dolphins. So we've got a nice picnic table there with a view. So nice to come here in the summer with a picnic and just sit here, chill in the sun, folks. And switch it around. So you go picnic table. It's just hard to get a view at this angle. Well, I just found a new setting. You can actually do 4 screens, folks, but I don't know how you film the 4 screens, which is quite good. Right, we've moved positions now. We're in the woods, just along from Auchmithie, and this footpath takes us down to the flares, I think. I don't think I've walked this bit before. Maybe cycled it. I don't think I've walked it though. I don't know if the mic's picking up the wind, but it is. Blowing a hoolie, folks. Right, it's stormy. I think there's rain coming. It was forecast for 12. There's a tree blocking that path there. I'll try and get past this way. There's trees down over these paths, folks, so maybe not get through. There's another one. No, I'm not going to get through here, am I? Well, maybe around the side bit. Yes, there's a new path. Look at this, folks, just completely snapped. Do you think it must have been the power of that wind to snap that in half? It's amazing. Look at that. It's just totally snapped. I know I've said this a few times in the last few months, but I just can't get over the devastation of the trees just from a couple of storms. It's actually like a hurricane, folks. Hurricane winds that have caused all this. And this Seaton Den. It's like a little hobbit area, this. Lord of the Rings. Yes, we've got a waterfall. Yay! Right, look at the drops way down there. Now, I'm hoping there's some stairs up here, or maybe along the bit there's some stairs to get down to the bay. Right, I'm actually here, folks. Right, I'm trying to figure out where I was. Okay, so I'm at the bay. There we go. So I should have bought my flask. So that's where I was a wee while ago, way over there. Right, we're back up in my favourite spot. I didn't think I was going to be here today. So I'm going to try and get into the cave, the dark cave. See if we can walk through. I've no torch, but I've got my phone torch. Try that. So it's always a bit spooky when you get to this cave. It's just going from like light into darkness. And there's always pigeons and bats. And yeah, you have to let your eyes adjust a bit. So in here we've got the famous devil's chair up in front of us. Right, let's just keep going and see if we can get through the dark bit. So here's the devil's chair, folks. You can still get his little face on it. Now, It's actually through there we want to go, but I don't think the torch on this phone is going to be strong enough. It's always really spooky doing this bit because you feel the wind, but you can't see anything to get around this corner. Yeah, that's the wind kicking in now. Oh, jeez. Nah, I can't see a thing. Can't see a thing, folks. Actually feel the wind coming through that gap. It is really eerie. Wow. But I just don't have a torch strong enough. Silly. Wasn't planning to come here today, but right, okay, let's watch where we're going. Devil's chair. Well, as you can see, I'm going to get hit with a storm. I'm going to get soaked. The rain's coming on and I'm miles from the car. Right, let's just head to this light cave while I'm here. This is the second cave called the Light Cave, which is sometimes a bit easier to get through. Okay, so we've got to climb up here and through this cave. Put the phone away just for a second. Right, we're in. And if I remember right, this goes through. You have to bow your head. And out the other side we go. Right. Still spooky though. Ooh. Actually, I'm going to put the torch on. Right, as we come out the other side. There we go. We'll raise it. And that's the bay on the other side, folks. Right. Back through we go in the wind tunnel. This is actually a wind tunnel. Right, just got to be so careful with your head. Right, there you go. Back up the other side. Right, it's about an hour's walk back, folks, because I've got to go up those stairs, cut through the woods against the wind. It's coming, the rain's coming down now. I'm going to get absolutely soaked. I was silly, I should have just kind of gone home when I was at Auchmithie, but hey-oh, it's going to be an adventure, folks. Let's fight through the storm. Storm Franklin, I'm coming to get you. So, just a tad wet, folks. Absolutely soaked. So I'm just going to head back to the car. That's about, what, 30-minute walk there. The car's got another 5 minutes. And I'm just going to head home now. I was going to head into Dundee to meet up with Hammy and Sarita, but I'm too wet now, so I'm just going to head back, folks. So thanks so much for watching, and like the video if you liked it. If you didn't like it, I'm sorry. And we'll try out the DoubleTake app again soon. So from a wet Auchmithie, stay safe.